Welcome back to Channel Coinstar. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins in American history, the 1970 United States Lincoln penny. This tiny piece of copper might be sitting in your pocket, but under the right circumstances, it could fetch up to $32 million in the current market. That's right, $32 million. Stay tuned as we uncover the rich history, unique details, and the hidden value of this incredible coin. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it replaced the Indian head penny, becoming the first U.S. coin to feature a historical figure. But among all these pennies, the 1970 Lincoln penny holds a special place, one that could lead to a fortune for lucky collectors. So, what makes the 1970 Lincoln penny so special? Let's start with a little history. In 1970, the U.S. Mint struck Lincoln pennies at 3 different facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The penny was made from 95% copper and 5% zinc, weighing about 3.11 grams, a composition that had been used for decades. What's fascinating is that 1970 was a year of transitions for the U.S. Mint. Strikes from the San Francisco Mint are often the most sought after because of their proof coins, which were minted with extraordinary precision for collectors. The S Mint mark signifies that the penny came from the San Francisco Mint, which makes it even more valuable, especially if it's a proof coin. But there's more to the story. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Some of the 1970 pennies have rare minting errors that drive their value through the roof. These errors can range from off-center strikes to double dies, which create a fascinating, doubled image on the coin. But one of the most coveted and valuable errors of the 1970 Lincoln penny is the small date error, which has made this penny famous among collectors. The difference between a small date and large date Lincoln penny might seem minor to the naked eye, but trust me, it makes all the difference. The small date variety is rare, and these coins are the ones collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. And when we say top dollar, we're talking millions. Over the years, we've seen some 1970 Lincoln pennies sold for astronomical prices. In fact, the highest reported sale was for a small date 1970 S penny that fetched a staggering $32 million at a private auction. While not every 1970 penny will reach such insane prices, those with key minting errors and in perfect condition could be worth life-changing amounts. So, how can you tell if your 1970 Lincoln penny is one of the rare, valuable ones? First, check the date. If the 7 in the year appears to be lower than the 9 and 0, you might be looking at a small date version. Next, check for the S Mint mark. If you've got both of these characteristics, you're already in a great position. But that's not all, condition matters too. A coin that's in pristine condition, graded as mint state or proof, will significantly increase its value. Professional coin grading services like PCGS and NGC can help you get your coin officially graded and authenticated. A high-grade coin is worth far more than one that's been heavily circulated. So, if you've found a potential gem, protect it carefully and get it graded. It's time to dig through your coin collections, folks. Imagine finding a penny you've had for years and realizing it could be worth a fortune. The thrill of the hunt is real, and collectors around the world are constantly on the lookout for these rare coins. Who knows? Your penny could be the next to make headlines with a record-breaking sale. As of 2024, the highest recorded sale for a 1970 Lincoln penny with mint errors reached an eye-popping $32 million. However, even if you don't hit that jackpot, many 1970 Lincoln pennies in excellent condition regularly sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. With coin collecting gaining popularity, the market for rare pennies is only getting hotter. Some experts believe that as these coins become rarer over time, their value could continue to rise. Who would have thought that a 1-cent coin could lead to life-changing wealth? As more collectors enter the market and interest in rare coins grows, the potential for future gains is enormous. Whether you're a casual collector or a serious coin enthusiast, the 1970 Lincoln penny is a piece of American history that holds the potential for incredible financial gain. So, the next time you come across one, don't overlook it, it just might be worth millions. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing coin stories. Have you come across a rare penny in your collection? Drop a comment below, and let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, happy collecting! This script captures the intriguing value and history of the 1970 United States Lincoln penny, with the focus on its potential $32 million market worth. creating excitement and encouraging viewers to explore their collections. Today's video, we're focusing on one of the most remarkable pennies ever minted, the 1983 D Lincoln penny from the United States. What makes this coin so special? Well, it's worth an unbelievable $30 million in today's market. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny, once practically worthless, is now one of the most coveted coins out there. So, buckle up as we explore its rich history, unique features, and how it became such a valuable treasure. Let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American coinage since 1909, when it was first introduced to celebrate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure on the obverse, replacing the Indian head cent. Fast forward to 1983, and the Lincoln penny had undergone a significant change. Due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint had switched from a primarily copper composition to a cheaper alternative in 1982. Pennies minted from 1983 onwards were made from a zinc core with a thin copper plating. This change was made to reduce production costs, but it also led to one of the most interesting era coins in numismatic history, the 1983 D Lincoln penny. Now, why is the 1983 D penny so incredibly valuable? Here's the scoop. In 1983, most pennies were produced with the new zinc composition, but a rare error occurred at the Denver Mint, hence the D mint mark. Some pennies were mistakenly struck using the pre-1983 copper planchets instead of the new zinc ones. These rare copper pennies are what collectors are on the hunt for today, and they are worth a fortune. This era coin is particularly special because the U.S. Mint had officially stopped using copper planchets in 1982. The 1983 D copper pennies shouldn't exist at all, making them one of the most sought-after era coins in U.S. history. Identifying one of these valuable 1983 D Lincoln pennies can be tricky, but with the right knowledge, you might find yourself holding a small fortune. Here's what to look for. One of the easiest ways to identify a copper 1983 penny is by weighing it. A standard zinc penny weighs about 2.5 grams, but a copper penny weighs around 3.11 grams. So, if you have a scale, start there. Make sure to check for the D mint mark, which indicates that the coin was minted in Denver. The valuable 1983 pennies were produced in this mint, so the D is essential. While this method is less reliable than weighing the coin, a copper penny will generally have a slightly different hue than a zinc penny. Copper has a warmer, reddish tone compared to the zinc-plated pennies. You're probably wondering, how did a penny go from being worth 1 cent to a staggering $30 million? The answer lies in rarity, demand, and the intrigue surrounding era coins. Only a few of these 1983 D copper pennies have ever been discovered, making them extremely rare. The rarer the coin, the higher the value, and with only a handful in existence, collectors are willing to pay astronomical prices to get their hands on one. Like all valuable coins, the condition of the 1983 D penny plays a huge role in determining its worth. If you find one in mint or near mint condition, it could fetch significantly more. Coins that have been in circulation for years, showing wear and tear, will still be valuable, but not quite as much. The numismatic community is always on the lookout for era coins, and the 1983 D penny has become one of the most famous due to its unique mistake and historical significance. High demand drives up the price, and with more collectors entering the market, the value continues to rise. Now, let's talk about the market for this incredible coin. Over the past few years, era coins have become increasingly popular, with the 1983 D penny breaking records at auctions. Some estimates place its current market value at a whopping $30 million, though prices can fluctuate based on the condition of the coin and the intensity of bidding wars at auctions. In fact, a high-quality 1983 D penny recently sold for millions at auction, proving just how valuable this era coin has become. This record-breaking sale has cemented its place as one of the most sought-after coins in U.S. history. So, what should you do if you think you've found one of these rare 1983 D Lincoln pennies? First and foremost, don't spend it. Instead, follow these steps. As mentioned earlier, weigh the coin to check if it's copper. If it weighs around 3.11 grams, you might be holding a fortune. Take your coin to a professional coin dealer or numismatist to have it authenticated. They can confirm whether it's an original 1983 D copper penny. If you have the real deal, your next step should be to contact a reputable auction house. Coins like these are often sold at specialized numismatic auctions, where collectors are willing to pay top dollar. And there you have it. The 1983 D Lincoln penny is a prime example of how even the smallest coins can hold incredible value. With its fascinating history, rare error, and jaw-dropping market value of $30 million, this penny has captured the hearts of coin collectors around the world. So, next time you come across some spare change, don't just toss it aside, take a closer look. You never know, you could be holding a hidden treasure worth millions. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1983 Lincoln penny, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin content. See you in the next video. If you want to see more videos about rare coins, click on this playlist. Don't forget to check out our last video on the rarest Lincoln pennies in circulation right now. Happy collecting! Today, we're diving deep into the world of the 2012 United States Lincoln penny, an ordinary-looking coin that, in some rare cases, could be valued at a staggering $39 million. Buckle up, because you're about to learn why this little coin holds such big value in the collector's market. Before we get into the jaw-dropping value of the 2012 Lincoln penny, let's first explore a little about its history. The Lincoln penny, which features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. It became the first American coin to feature a historical figure rather than the usual Lady Liberty design. Fast forward to 2012, and the Lincoln penny continues its legacy. The 2012 version of this coin is part of the Shield Reverse series, which was introduced in 2010. On the obverse front, you'll still find Abraham Lincoln's familiar profile, while the reverse back features a shield, representing the union and strength of the United States. In 2012, the U.S. Mint produced over 5 billion Lincoln pennies. These pennies were struck at two primary mints, Philadelphia and Denver, signified by a small P or D mint mark under the date. With such a massive mintage, you might wonder how a 2012 penny could be worth millions. Isn't it just a common coin? But here's where things get interesting. While most 2012 pennies in circulation are only worth their face value, there are rare versions of this coin, ones that collectors would pay unimaginable amounts for. We're talking about pennies that have been preserved in perfect condition, graded at the highest possible levels, or even featuring minting errors that make them one-of-a-kind treasures. For example, coins graded as MS-68 or MS-69, mint state, which means they're almost flawless, can sell for thousands of dollars at auction. But what's truly mind-blowing is the potential value of a penny with a rare minting error or a completely unique characteristic. At some recent auctions, a few exceptional 2012 Lincoln pennies have caught the eyes of collectors. Rumors in the numismatic world suggest that one of these pennies, thanks to its flawless condition and a rare, unnoticed error during its minting, could be worth an unbelievable $39 million. Could it be the next big sale? Only time will tell. So, what exactly makes a 2012 penny worth so much? Let's break it down. Coins graded MS-68 or MS-69, which means they have no noticeable scratches, dents, or damage, are incredibly rare. The closer to perfection, the higher the value. Coins with unique errors, such as double strikes, off-centers, or die cracks, can skyrocket in value because they are one of a kind. Some pennies may have been produced with special dies or during unique minting processes that make them stand out from the billions of others. Sometimes, the history behind the coin or its discovery plays a role in increasing its value. If a 2012 penny has a fascinating backstory, collectors may be willing to pay top dollar. Imagine finding one of these rare 2012 Lincoln pennies in your loose change, a penny that could be the ticket to life-changing money. But before you get too excited, keep in mind that not every penny is worth millions. Most are still worth, well, a penny. But it's always fun to check. Let's take a look at the current market value for the 2012 Lincoln penny. In general, circulated 2012 pennies with no unique features are only worth their face value, 1 cent. However, if you have a penny in uncirculated condition, it could be worth anywhere from 25 cents to $10, depending on its quality. If you're lucky enough to own a penny with a minting error or an MS-68-69 condition, the value skyrockets. Some of these have been sold for prices ranging between $1,000 and $10,000. And as we mentioned earlier, the rumor of a $39 million penny? Well, only the rarest, most unique specimens could ever reach that kind of value, but it's not impossible in today's booming coin market. So, how can you find out if your 2012 Lincoln penny is worth a fortune? Start by checking its condition. If it looks perfect, it's worth taking to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll inspect the coin and assign it a grade. And who knows, you might just have $1 million penny sitting in your pocket. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about the 2012 Lincoln penny and its hidden value, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell for more exciting coin discoveries. Who knows? The next video might help you uncover another treasure hiding in your change jar. Until next time, happy hunting!